How are you enjoying the show so far? Shout out to the man in the wing shirt. Keep the dream alive. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Shuhei Yoshida. Grab a seat right there, Shu. Thank you for coming, Shuhei. Oh, yeah, you need a microphone, don't you? There you go.
Yeah. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah, you know that I was one of the producers of the original Crash Bandicoot game.
Oh, yeah.
So I cannot be excited enough. I had a chance to play Crash 1, 2, and 3 on PS4 the other day. And like they are saying, they made Crash 1 a little bit easier because it's too hard.
Yeah.
I struggled as a producer, but every level.
Well, stop right there. If you were struggling as a producer, did you think about dialing down the difficulty?
Actually, we did. We did for the Japanese version.
Okay.
The US and European version came out in September, I remember. But we had 3 months. We released the first Crash game in December in Japan.
Yeah.
So I worked with Mark Cerny and Naughty Dog guys to make it a little bit, easier for the Japanese version.
Well, we're happy to reunite you and your former employee over there, Crash Bandicoot. Let's start with the biggest PlayStation story of E3 2017.
Which was?
You're in everybody's golf.
Yes!
As if I couldn't love the Hot Shots / everybody golf more. You put Shuhei in there. I got to play as you today. It was fantastic.
Thank you, thank you. So I was at the booth, and I saw someone playing as me, and I was like patting. So how is Shuhei doing? Here.
There, this is you right there. Oh, they're talking about it. How did that happen? Did they just?
Oh yeah. So this character was made just using the same character edit tool that they have in game.
Yeah.
So you can create anyone, and as a developer made this tool, they wanted to demonstrate how versatile it is. So they created me and Sean Layden and Andrew House and all those bunch of people just using the same tool.
Gotcha.
And one of the PR person, suggested, well, why don't we use just Shuhei character for the E3 demonstration? That might attract, people's attention.
Just a little bit, yeah. Is it shipping with you? You're going to be in the game?
I could be, yeah.
I
saw an earlier.
Do you want him in the game? Everybody's golf.
In the earlier version, I saw me as one of the galleries, watching, people play.
Yeah, you got to do it. I think for the people who love everybody's golf, if you're a Hot Shots fan like me, you know Shuhei Yoshida, it makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
So Shu, how has it been? How has E3 2017 been for you in PlayStation?
Yeah, it's been very relaxing.
Yeah. Nobody asking questions. Nothing happened.
Yeah. Like you saw the show, right?
Yeah, I did.
Just Sean Layden came up, spoke for 1 minute.
Yeah.
And all the presentation was like, video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no like a technical issue that we don't have to, be worried about.
Yeah.
And there's no like switching people, and so we didn't have rehearsal. Yeah. There's just one run through at the night of the day before, the show.
Sure.
That was it. We didn't do any rehearsal on the same day, so.
Because somebody just had hit play pretty much, right, and walk off.
Pretty much. However, if you are, you are in the auditorium, right?
No, I was watching from home.
Oh, okay.
Which that's kind of funny game.
Did you notice there's a people coming down when there's a zombie freaker scene?
Yeah, for Days Gone, yeah.
And they moved. They are people.
Yeah, you hired real people to hang like zombies.
Yeah.
It's
scary.
Choice.
So all those things, that water came down from the ceiling and became the display. It was so amazing to be inside.
You guys nailed presentation. Last year with the orchestra, this year with, again, more live music. The water was amazing.
Yes.
So how did you feel about your games lineup?
Pretty good.
Yeah? How did you feel about PlayStation's games lineup?
Thank you. Yeah, so if you had noticed, we had to put many of our games coming out this year in the pre-show of E3 Media Showcase because we wanted to make the actual show within 1 hour. Games like Gran Turismo Sport, Everybody's Golf, NAC 2, and all the new play link.
Yeah, I was gonna say the party game you were in.
Yeah. All those things we have to show it before the show started. So if you have not noticed, we had another show, 1 hour show, we aired live right before the E3 press, media showcase, and it's on our YouTube channel. So please watch. There are lots of new information about Everybody's Golf and Gran Turismo and the Play Link and all these games. So
found it interesting. No Patapon in there. Where's
it's coming.
It better come quick, all right?
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
local Roko's out. Good for them. Now give the people what they want, and they want Patapon.
It's now playable from beginning to the end. Awesome 4K graphics, and the team is making sure that so it's now in the final consultation stage with Japan studio, because the original creators they are still there to make sure that game is preserved the original feel and look.
I'd be very offended, if it wasn't preserved, if it came out and it wasn't what I want.
Yeah, you will tell us.
I would let you know.
Thank you.
That and the golf game, you know that. These are like, you're talking about, it's my, a decade in the industry.
Yeah.
We're literally reliving like the 2007, 2000 PSP era that I love so much, 2007, 2008. So I'm stoked with what you're doing.
But talking about Everybody's Golf, did you notice that this time around the developer was able to put 9 holes together in one
Now break
level.
them up? Yeah.
So you can walk to or use a card to move to any hole. You don't have to follow the in sequence.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And when you start a game, you are automatically matched up with other players, playing at the same time. So you just see other people wandering around while you are playing the golf, or you can watch other people play online. And you can clap, or you can do some dancing.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Other players.
I expect you to be dancing for me when I'm playing golf.
Yeah. So it's a very lively golf game. It's like an open world.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to get hands-on with it, or get like deep hands-on with it. Actually have it at home.
Yep.
So I think the only criticism I've seen of the PlayStation conference, right, was the fact that there was a lot of games from last year, and a lot of them didn't have like solid release dates. A lot of them were the Worldwide Studios games. You're in charge of these people.
Yeah,
you're at the top of the pyramid.
Actually, that was really intentional.
Yeah.
Like Gran Turismo Sport coming fall 2017, God of War coming early 2018, because we had announced release dates of many games that we had to apologize and push back in the past. So we got together and discussed seriously, because the PS4 games are so big, and all the teams, very veteran teams making games for the last 20 years still miscalculate how much work is done at the very last part of the development, being polishing or debugging. So we agreed to not to announce a release date until very, 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 very close to the release date. So that puts a lot of challenge to our marketing and the sales team.
Sure.
But they understood and agreed and allowed us to just say the windows, like a season, like a fall or spring or early, until we are so close to like a beta finish. So that's the reason that we didn't announce the actual date.
Does that make it a really tough decision on what to show when? Like to show something like Days Gone last year and show it again this year and not have a date or anything like that, which is fine. Eric Jensen working his butt off, I understand. But I mean, is that like, it feels like you guys have had to change strategy, I guess.
Well, so we have portfolio of games. We are in development, and we share that with our marketing and the PR teams, and every game has a certain point in development that's optimal to show and announce, and because we have many events in the year, so we have to kind of strategize, like to place where to put what content. So yeah, so
where are you strategizing to play Sucker Punch's game? Because I'm sick of not seeing it. I think it was 2 years ago on this stage you told me you had played it, and I still don't see anything about it.
I think I have played many more times.
God.
Of such game, and every time I play, I shouldn't be talking more.
Okay, I can respect that.
So it's a game.
It is a game.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch is making a game.
They are not making movies.
Thank you. Good. We start knocking it out. It's like Guess Who now. We're just knocking it out.
It's now very narrow.
Exactly. We're right on top of that. Top of that. How many E3s you been to, Shu?
I remember I was there at the very first one when the Steve Reyes came out and just said $299 and as to announce the price of original PlayStation. That was a huge. So I think that was the very first E3. So I've been to E3 every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
What do you think of this year being open to the public?
That's lots of energy. Feel a little bit like PSX. You are there.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think I like it in terms of the atmosphere and the energy. But it's gonna be much more challenging for like media people to play games, and we have media room. So hopefully they have enough time to get their hands on the games. But I hope people are enjoying.
Are you enjoying being in E3? Yeah, they're doing all right. Don't worry about them. They're having a fine time. So, for you right now, what's it like to have so many games coming that people are super excited for, but then still to be able to come out and announce something like Shadow of the Colossus? Yeah. How long had that been in development? How long had that been a thing? Because I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah, so this is a complete remake of the game. Every asset, everything is, made new for.
We're changing the control scheme.
With doing some tweaks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Yeah, because it's been a long time since a very original game, and there are certain things that people expect in terms of interface.
Yeah.
So we developed Bluepoint, and Japan studio are experimenting with something. I'm not allowed to talk about details, but as you know, Bluepoint made the PS3 HD version of Shadow of the Colossus and Echo, so they know the game inside out.
Yeah.
And there are people in Japan studio who worked on original as well. So they are really making the game, preserving the original game, the feel and gameplay, however, to really recreating the game with the contemporary current gen PS4 graphics and engines. So for people who have no idea about this game, our goal is to make this game look like any other new PS4, brand new PS4 title. That's why we didn't put remake or anything in the title. We just call it Shadow of the Colossus.
I feel I would be rude.
Sorry, to answer your question. So they've been spending.
Take over, Shu, it's you.
They've been spending quite a long time.
Yeah.
As you could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, making this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
so it was going on in parallel with the Last Guardian development,
Yeah, so they've definitely been working on it for quite a while. I feel this is a golden opportunity to catch up with you.
Yes.
We get to talk quite a bit, but not as often as I'd like. Anytime you want to leave Sony behind, come work for Kind of Funny, let me know.
Oh, yeah, so I can take the Collins.
We'll bring back PS I Love You XOXO if you want to co-host it.
We can get Andrew Goldfarb back and Ryan Clements back.
Sure, we have infinite money. The Patreons are doing really not as well as you think. No, my question for you would be, talk to me a little bit about PlayStation VR. Yeah. I was so thrilled to see PlayStation VR up during the conference. You guys had the 5 games that I predicted. Good job.
And thank you for doing the live stream of Moss. I watched it.
Oh, yeah?
You played through. And watching the game being played by a person and see the actual game screen and the person playing, that really is a good way to communicate what really is the experience of playing the game.
Our audience loves PlayStation VR, and they want to see more and more stuff about it, so we're happy to get out there. But, for you, we talked so much leading up to it. How have you felt post-launch about PlayStation VR? Yeah,
so in terms of number of units, we couldn't keep up with, producing enough. Yeah. So, because it was the very first year the consumer level high quality VR has been possible, it was very difficult to read the actual demand. The $399 is not cheap at all. So it's an expensive system because we want to make sure the experience is amazing when we come out, because VR takes people's senses away and put them into different world. So we really needed to put the very high quality advanced tech component which we did. So there are challenges in terms of producing enough units to catch up to the demand. But now you go to the stores, you should be able to find so we've been holding back, our marketing and sales teams have been holding back promoting the system because we didn't have enough units. But going forward, because we have enough units, we are moving into the retails. We will restart promoting the system and games coming out.
That's all I want to hear, and that's why E3 was such a positive move for it, because it was the fear, right, of it got launched and then it got quiet, and it was, is it doing well? Is Sony going to still support it? Are they going to make games for it? You guys still are.
The reason, as I said, was because of the retail inventory situation.
Well, great. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shuhei Yoshida. Thank you, Shu.
Thank you for having me.
Get up here. Yeah. Thank you for coming by. All right, now get off the stage.